name is Charlie Thora. I'm the proud owner of a BioRover. I am a medical doctor from Munich, 59 years of age, and after some health problems I decided to take up rowing, as it was highly recommended by my pulmonologist as the best sport for the increase of my pulmonary function and development of overall cardiorespiratory fitness. I have a bit of a background in strength training, which I am no longer allowed to participate in for medical reasons. And pure endurance sports, on the other hand, never were very much to my liking. The rowing motion uses about 90% of all muscles and is very much a strength endurance sport. And for me personally, the rowing motion has a very calming, almost meditative nature, which may sound strange, it is really exhausting and demanding. So I am a pure indoor rower. A couple of years ago I bought a water rower and later a Concept 2 or linear ergs as they are called, because of the linear pulling motion, and started rowing. No experience whatsoever, just with the help of YouTube. As a result of the missing feedback, I developed some bad habits, as the rowing motion is not a natural motion and I did not progress really. But my main concern were two other things. First, I had problems with breathing regarding an abnormal, unnatural breathing pattern, and my back always did hurt after about 15 minutes. So my first experiences with rowing were rather breathless and painful. So I went to YouTube to find solutions and some coaching advice. There are a couple of websites dedicated to teaching the rowing motion, which are quite good, but due to a lack of feedback, I didn't correct my bad habits. Luckily for me, I found the Aram Training YouTube channel and saw some video feedback training lessons by Aram. So I took a live video coaching class and later enrolled in a program with a training plan and regular video sessions. And my resume is, I strongly recommend every beginner at least a couple of feedback sessions with an experienced coach in order to learn the right motion, whether on a linear erg, a BioRover or in a boat. But I still had problems with breathing and back pain, the cause of which I will show you later when I compare the Concept 2 to the BioRover. And during my YouTube quest for the right rowing stroke on Aram's channel, I came across some videos of the BioRover, which immediately fascinated me. The movement is exactly like in a rowing boat, calm, deliberate, but very powerful. Watching an elite rower always reminds me of watching a golf pro. It seems so effortless, but it is in no means. It's just the effort being put in exactly the right moment. And after a couple of months, I paid Aram Lemmerer a visit in Vienna to try out a BioRover in person. Well, to put it shortly, instant addiction. I just fell in love with it. But the price was, as we say in Germany, eine Hausnummer. Quite hefty. Unfortunately for my bank account, Aram told me about the possibility of renting, and long story short, the official cause is it's a present for my 16th birthday. There it is. I am by no means an expert in rowing, so please excuse my flawed technique, but I wanted to show you live why the BioRover is, in my opinion, the best rowing machine there is. First of all, it is built like a tank. Solid, massive, and it takes up quite some space, which is why I put it on casters. I think altogether 160 kilograms. And it is on slides, which give the same motion like in a boat. For example, when I rock forward, the BioRover moves beneath me just like a real boat. This movement and the tangential movement with the arms compared to the linear pulling motion, which I'll show you later on the Concept 2, takes away a lot of stress, especially on the lower back. And something that I can neither explain nor probably show or convey to you properly, The movement has almost a meditative nature, wave-like, continuous flow. Okay, by no means effortless, but it puts me in a trance-like state when I'm rowing, low steady state. And with the opening of the arms to the side, you open up the chest, automatically enhancing the space to breathe into, and it forces you to activate the core, which apparently is crucial to the proper rowing stroke. But I wanted to show you the comparison to the concept 2. This is the concept 2. The classical linear rowing erg used by all rowers around the globe for winter and endurance training, present in almost every fitness studio around the world. And typically it is used like this. Resistance cranked up to the max, which gives a ton of resistance, and straight to the back. And it's used very often with brute force instead of pulling. Which is not very good for the back. Let me show you how I started my rowing career. Collapsed at the catch with no core tension, not very good for the back. Constrained breathing, as I'm sitting here, and pulling instead of pushing. Collapsed at the catch with no core tension whatsoever, not very good for the back. Constrained breathing because lack of space. And then yanking and pulling instead of pushing with the legs. Luckily, I got the video feedback to correct some of the issues and to develop a better movement pattern, but still the linear pull puts a lot of strain on the back, and I always had problems with finding a proper breather rhythm. I tried to do some technical proper rowing strokes on the linear erg, and then some on the BioRover to try to show you the difference. But please keep in mind that I'm by no means an experienced rower, and please overlook the flaws. I don't know if I can convey it properly, but for me, this is it, with a capital I and a T. But you know, I could talk on forever. What I strongly recommend is you trying a BioRover for yourself. But be careful from a medical point of view, it is very addictive.